don't want to butcher your last name. How do you say your last name?
Warriors, come out to play.
This is it. Don't get scared now.
This is Comix, and we are everywhere. Here's tonight's host, Ash.
Hey, welcome.
It's Tuesday night.
It is. Did you say it's Tuesday? Because it's Wednesday.
Definitely said Wednesday. Nice try.
I have those bad ears. Welcome. We have a very special guest today. Welcome, Chris. How are you?
Thank you. Great to be here.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
We have a lot of questions to ask you today.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'll try to have a lot of answers.
Wait, I forgot to clap. We have Chris DeMoulin, everyone. There we go. Now I'm ready.
Now you're ready. Okay.
Yes.
As always, we have Mosby. I am Ash. We have a very special show. It sounds so Regis and Kathy Lee. We have a very special show for you tonight. But we do have a very special guest today. So let's get into it. We're gonna ask Chris some questions and have some fun. All right. Again, we are Comix and we are everywhere. Let's go with Chris.
First, just take a second. Introduce Wait. Before we get into questions, let him introduce himself.
Who am I and why am I here?
Who are you, sir?
So, Chris DeMoulin, I work at LA Comic-Con. So, Comikaze Entertainment's the parent company. I've been running the company since 2018. I first got involved with them back in 2012, which was right after the first show was in 2011. So it was right after it started. Lifelong nerd, and had the immense privilege to meet the founders, one of whom was an old friend of mine, and get to sort of help them grow the show in the early days. I was working in the trade show business at the time, and it was a bucket list thing for me. I got to work with Stan Lee. So as a kid growing up in upstate New York, going to get my comics at the comic store every month, and here, fast forward 40 years, and I got to work with Stan himself. So it's a real privilege to be able to create a show for the fans, but it's also kind of fun to be a fan at the same time.
That's incredible. Very cool. Oh my gosh. Now I'm all like, Stan Lee, how was he? Wasn't he great?
Amazing. I mean, as nice as you think he would be, he was actually nicer than that. He was just warm and welcoming and so excited. I mean, he loved going to cons. He loved interacting with fans. And he was actually, we were Stan Lee's Comikaze Expo and then Stan Lee's Los Angeles Comic-Con. We had a license with Stan's company for a few years. So we always like to think that we were sort of his hometown con. And he loved all of them, but he loved us just a little bit more.
Well, that's awesome. Quick story. The first con I ever went to, Stan Lee was there, and you could just kind of tell, he just loves the fans so much. It was the Ace Comic-Con in Arizona. It was my very first con. I dressed up as Storm, Steampunk Storm, had to do it. It was just the line just to see him and the way the uproar when he walked out onto the stage, it was just incredible.
Yeah, so, he was a force of nature, and we all love the things we love because he was able to help create them years ago. And I think in many ways is sort of a latter-day Walt Disney for our generation in terms of the impact he had on the storytelling and pop culture and all of us growing up. And I think growing up loving to read, growing up loving to have these stories and be part of these stories and live out these stories, and is a really special legacy.
Oh, that's really cool, man. That's pretty dope. I'm very excited. Go ahead, Ash, before I keep asking questions.
No worries. So my first Comic-Con, I think it was the San Diego one, but since I've been to, thanks to you guys, we have got our
Mhm.
press badges, and we had very awesome experiences.
Awesome.
I'd like to say you guys make us feel like we're doing something.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. No, you are. And the service you provide, and particularly it was so clear to me in COVID that it was so hard to keep our community together. And it was shows like yours that gave the community a place to go and a place to sort of reconnect with people because we couldn't do it in person, but stay connected. And I think when the shows like yours that are on all the time, all year long, I mean, we do, I think, a great job for 3 days of bringing everybody together and letting them celebrate. But it's important that we have the ability as fans to do that in a community all year long. So we appreciate you, and you're always welcome at the show. And it's great to have you there.
Excellent. Look out for our email. We're applying for those press badges again.
Well, and I'll say my first con that I ever went to, I used to work for a film production company. We made the Chronicles of Narnia movies, The Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe. And I think the first con I ever went to was when we did a trailer premiere in San Diego in July of 2005. And while it was an amazing experience, I also took away something that is part of what I think about every day in my job, which is I thought it was really unfair to the fans that to see what we were doing, they had to leave the show and go wait in line for two hours and hope to get in. And I thought, wow, that's such a huge percentage of the time they're going to be there. That's why our main stage is in the middle of the show floor, because we never want anybody to miss the coolest stuff that's going on or have to leave what they're doing and go wait in line someplace. So that experience, while I loved being there just as a fan and being there in a business context, I also sort of took away this thing, which is, hey, you got to make it as easy and wonderful for the fans as possible. And that means you shouldn't make them leave and go wait in line for 3 hours to do something that they love. But it's one of the things I love about our shows. We announce that we're doing, the 4 hobbits from Lord of the Rings are on the stage, or Elizabeth Olsen and Paul Bettany are on the stage, and suddenly 8,000 people converge on the stage in 5 minutes and they experience it, and then they go back to what they were doing. And I think that that's a much more fun experience for the fans.
Oh, yeah. Can attest to that.
Not only that, the way you guys have the stage, I could be in the very back and still see everything that's going on. Plus, you have the huge screen. There's just a vibe of like everybody kind of getting along and everybody just like you. No matter what you're there for, it's somewhere. You know what I mean?
Right. No, and that's one of the things we try to do, right? Is be a very eclectic experience, so that whatever you're a fan of, you're going to find the thing that you already loved walking in the door, but you're also going to discover maybe something you hadn't seen before. And when the first year I was involved and we built that stage, people looked at us like, I don't get it. It's too big. I said, no, it's not too big, because eventually we're going to have stuff going on here, and there's going to be 10 or 12 or 14,000 people, in going 60 rows deep participating in it. So they got to be able to see what's going on. They got to be able to hear. And those are my favorite panels, is when you just have this whole group of people who, by the way, the nicest, most respectful, most wonderful crowds. It's like nobody's pushing each other aside. We're a wonderful community. And I think that's one of the things I love about nerd fans, is that we're very respectful fans.
Speak on it. Absolutely. Ash.
Oh, I do have it. It's also amazing to, as I said, when we go to these Comic-Cons, there's somebody that has pajamas and a mask all the way up to like almost studio quality cosplay. Yep. You know what I mean? Amazing.
Well, we've been having the cosplay national championships. I think this is our 8th or 9th year. And it started as, I think, a little more casual. And then you realize that there's levels of people who bring an amazing just creativity and focus to what they do. And so we can have a kids costume contest, but then, to be able to put a prize pool together of $25,000 or $30,000 and attract the best cosplayers from all over the world, you get that mix of things. And I love the fact that I think, as many as 30% of the people that come to our show come in cosplay, and you just stand down in that South Hall lobby and there's 2,000 or 3,000 people down there kind of strutting and showing off for each other. And there's just a great energy to it.
My favorite part, I swear, Mosby, you're next. My favorite part is going from parking and then crossing the street and everybody pretty much staring at like, is that Sonic the Hedgehog? Like, it's so funny.
Right. I'm sure it's kind of like, the first time I took the train down to San Diego, and you're on that train at a certain point, and you look around, and you realize everybody here is in cosplay, and so I'm sure there's the metro that comes and stops at the station there. It must be a really interesting ride in on a Saturday.
Some of those outfits, yes, absolutely. Okay, I'm excited. I have questions.
Fire away.
I'm wondering right out the gate, what's the dish for next year's Comic-Con? What are the updates? What's going on? Anything you can spill?
I don't have any announcements yet. In fact, we haven't officially announced our date. We're going to do that in the next, I think, week or two. With the construction that's going on at the convention center, there's been a little bit of sort of moving around, trying to get the right date. And so we'll be in the fall. I'm hoping we're, kind of close to Halloween, which is where we've been for a lot of the last 15 years. And that's always been a great date for us. But I think what you've seen the last couple of years is we try to get some guests lined up, 6 months out. So when we first put tickets on sale, we can make a couple of big announcements. And whether that's a couple of Marvel related, a couple of Star Wars related, a couple of anime related that really speak to sort of the big fandoms. And those become sort of tent poles. And then what we try to do is just fill in all sorts of eclectic, wonderful stuff around that. So that, as they say, I think it's important that whatever you're a fan of, you find some of it there, but then you also get a chance to be exposed to new stuff. So we don't have any, I wish I had some special thing I could rip the lid off and show you tonight. We're not ready to do that, but we are talking to some really cool guests. I think it's important to us that we have new stuff every year, but that we also bring in things that where the core generational fandoms are going to be able to see stuff that they love as well. And so I think you'll see that this year. We've got some really interesting guests that we have already made offers out to, and we're hoping to hear back soon. So I hope it doesn't disappoint. But I always, we do surveys every year after the show, say, who did you see that you love that you want back, and who have you not seen yet that we should go get? And we take that very seriously. We always try to get at least one guest each year that's in the top 5 of what the fans have said, go get this. And so there was a top 3 of what the fans said, go get this year, that we're trying to pay attention to and get some guests in house for that. So.
Okay, I guess I'll just keep holding my breath until we know more.
You'll be the second to know. I'll be sort of the first, and then
I'll get a text.
Thanks, Chris.
of all 3 days, is it stress on Friday and then it gets easier, or is it every single day is stressful? Or
I don't think it's stressful at all. I just think it's fun. I mean, yeah. I've been in the event business for 20 years, and it's a pretty straightforward business. You have to be good at long-term planning. You have to be good at communication. You have to be good at execution. And our core team's been working on this almost 10 years. So stuff always goes wrong. That's just part of a gig. When you get, on a Saturday, we have 70,000 people in the building, stuff's going to go wrong. So you've got to be able to just roll with it and solve problems. But I never think of it as stress. I just think of it as, if we're really listening to the fans in LA and we're really delivering what they want, and we get that feedback, we know when they're excited, when we talk to them on their social all year long. And then we're just excited to open the doors and let people come in and experience it. So I don't think of it as stress. I just think of it as there's a lot of blocking and tackling you got to do. And I always joke to my team and say, this is a business. It runs on 4th grade math, but you just got to be really honest and consistent in your application of the 4th grade math. And I think that's the event business. You just got to take care of the details. And if you do that, like if we see one year we see that there was a bottleneck in registration, that means we got to have more mags the next year, more places for people to get in. You just got to pay attention and take care of it. So I don't think it's stressful. I think it's fun.
Awesome. Did I see an email about being able to own part of Comic-Con?
Absolutely. Thank you for asking. Yeah, we've grown quite a bit in the last several years. And in fact, coming out of COVID, we actually expanded from just being in the South Hall to taking the whole convention center. We launched in the West Hall, the Anime and Gaming Hall. And so we've really kind of tripled in size since I took it over, in terms of the square footage and the activations and the exhibitors and the guests. And I think we try to keep a balance of not too much stuff. There's got to be enough elbow room for people to get around and see all of it. And so what we decided to do is, in order to sort of fuel our next phase of growth, we needed a little bit of money, and we thought, since we've always been a show that's all about the fans, wouldn't it be fun if we could give the fans an opportunity to invest and be part of that? Because at the moment we're a company. There were about 25 of us that own different amounts of it, and so we thought, wouldn't it be fun to do that? So we hooked up with a company called Start Engine that does crowdfunding, and we went out with it, and it's been really successful. It's been really fun. And so if you go to startengine.com and there's up in the upper left hand corner, you can put in Comikaze Expo. It gives you all the information on who we are and what we're looking for. You go to our website. I think down in the news, there's probably a link down there. But it's been a really interesting process over the last 3 months of talking to fans and getting it out there, and have several hundred of them have come on board as shareholders, and we'll use some of the money that was raised from that as we're looking at acquisitions. We're looking at how we expand and bring in more bigger guests. There's all sorts of things we wanted to look at, but really when you get to a point where, because we're sort of a small locally owned business, it's not like we've got piles of cash sitting there that our wonderful good friends at Reed, who are part of a big multi-billion-dollar company, and they do a wonderful job with their shows, but we don't have that kind of access to capital. So we thought if we were going to grow, there'd be no better way than to do that by inviting fans to become owners. And the response to it has been really fun.
That's what's up.
And there's another 2 weeks to go. So if anyone's listening and you've always wanted to own a little piece of LA Comic-Con and be an owner and get that owner's lanyard and get some special stuff, there's still time for people to join.
You heard it, folks. Step up into entrepreneurship. I know that's right.
Absolutely.
Ash.
Okay, so I had read that somebody was a Marvel collector, and particularly Avengers.
Yeah, who would that have been, Ash?
Who'd have thought?
You. But I was gonna ask, one, do you still have your collection, and two, do you have a prized possession as far as an issue?
The answer is no and yes, and there's a little story behind it, which is I was a huge Avengers collector, and at the age of 18, which was a long time ago, I owned every single Avengers that had been published up to that point. So from 1 through whatever it was, every giant size, every annual, had the whole thing. Went to college, was putting myself through college, ran out of money, and literally the only thing I owned of value that I could stay in college with was my comic collection. So I sold the entire collection to pay for a semester of college. So fast forward to when I got involved with what was then Comikaze Expo, and I met Stan the first time, and he was, I think, trying to decide if I was nerdy enough to be okay. And I told him the story that I had to sell my whole collection, and I guess it was a good thing because it kept me in college. And so when we closed the deal and it was all done, he slid this little envelope to me across the table, and he said, "Don't open it now. Just check it out later. I got something for you." I said, "Thanks." I sort of forgot about it. A few hours later, I go home and I open it up, and inside the envelope was a copy of Avengers #1 signed by Stan, with a note that said, "I couldn't replace all of them, but I thought you should have this one."
Oh my God.
So you asked about, was Stan a great guy? He was an amazing guy. So do I have a prize collection? That's my entire comic book collection right now, is Avengers #1 signed by Stan.
Good enough.
Once you have there, where do you go? There's no place to go but down from there. So I would just said, okay, I'm good.
Oh my gosh. Okay, we don't want to hold you too much longer, but I did have one last question before you go. I am wondering, if superheroes were real, is there one that you would support in particular?
Wow. They're different heroes I like for different reasons. I've always loved Iron Man because the superpower came from his ingenuity and putting it together. But I always thought it was also appropriate that he became sort of the core of the Avengers. And I think the reason I always loved the Avengers is that it was all these different people with different abilities who had to come together and complement each other and work together as a team. And the fact that it was fluid, people were coming and going. so I've always had a kind of a soft spot for that. I don't know if you can see, there's a picture back there that my daughter bought me for Father's Day years ago. That was she had an artist draw, a cover of a comic of Iron Man with my face in there. And I thought, there's something to that. We all have inner strengths and inner weaknesses. And, if we can figure out a way to overcome them and whatever our own exoskeleton or suit is that makes us feel great to go out and do what we do every day. So probably if there's one that strikes home more so than I totally respect Superman, but he was kind of born with those abilities, got here, he's indestructible, which is great. I need people like that. But I like the superheroes that come from a place of flaws and overcoming those and kind of finding the inner strength to be the best they can be. And so I've always loved the X-Men because they take these things that were perceived as being weaknesses or problems and realize that they're actually strengths. And it's one of the things I love about reading things Stan said over the years about why he created the characters he created, and why I think, for me personally, Marvel characters have more heart, because it starts with a sort of a normal, flawed human, and then they either get or acquire the ability to be a superhero, and that doesn't change who they were to begin with. And it doesn't make everything better. They have to sort of figure it out as they go, and probably a good life lesson for all of us.
That's what's up. Very real. Very real. Thank you. Loved it.
So what are you guys looking forward to in terms of, the con season's about to start? What would you like to, if you could put the guest lineup together for a Comic-Con, if you knew somebody that ran a Comic-Con, like what are the kind of guests you'd like to see there?
Oscar Isaac. Shout out to Oscar Isaac. I'd love to see him or Aaron Pierre, please.
Are there particular fandoms that you'd like to see people lean into, either ones that have new stuff coming out so you want to learn about it, or ones that you think are underappreciated and should get more of a spotlight?
Gargoyles. I'd love to see some people from anything from Gargoyles would be so dope. Also, I'm currently reading all the Absolute Batman, so I'm here for any other Absolute.
Very cool.
Ash?
I was gonna say, why can't I think of the skinny Batman? I don't like. I can't think of it.
Pattinson.
No. The animated one, and I always forget
Batman
it.
Beyond. You're talking about Batman Beyond.
Batman Beyond.
Yes.
Now, I can't remember if it was last year or the year before that you guys had that cast.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And it was because my Batman was the Batman animated series. That was my Batman as far as that. But when I heard them being interviewed and heard how down to earth they were, and got asked not only Batman questions, but Boy Meets World questions. It was just amazing to see how down to earth they were, and that kind of actually made me a fan. Because I was going off of aesthetics as opposed to go into it for the story and see, but it actually made me a fan of the show just to see them so down to earth. I'm probably going to butcher his name, but Will Friedle was awesome.
Yeah.
Friedle was awesome. Yeah. Just again, I would never want to say, oh, obviously Scarlett Johansson, but I mean, I would want to see surprises like that, where it's a person that you thought might be stuck up that are very genuine and as passionate as we are.
Well, and it's funny you say that, because I have to say honestly, and I worked for a film production company. I worked for Disney for years. I've been doing this for a long time. Most celebrities are pretty wonderful, down to earth people, and they connect. And I think maybe a con helps them do this in a different way. But having that opportunity to connect genuinely with their fans, get asked, maybe they probably get asked the same question they've been asked 5,000 times, but then unexpected questions, and be able to talk about their experiences and what motivates them. We've had Giancarlo Esposito at the show a number of times. Such a fascinating guy, incredible life, the breadth of things he's worked on. And people ask him these offbeat questions, and he really leans into it and gives very genuine answers. And most of them are actually pretty terrific. And it's fun to see that. It's fun to see how much they enjoy sort of absorbing that energy from the fans and giving it back to them.
Absolutely. Very true. Oh man. And what I do also love about LA Comic Con is just how many actors in some of the like cartoons and TV shows and things like that are always like in that area ready to just dive into the nerd with you. Or just like last time we were at con, we saw Reggie from Bad Boys and we're all hyped up because we're like Reggie the Marine from Bad Boys. It's just like, it's just so much fun because you see a bunch of other people who are just ready to geek out over the silliest things.
Right.
And you that community and you're just like, I'm in my place.
And that's the thing I love about community. And I used to work in the business to business side of trade shows, and there it's more like you're creating a marketplace, which is still great. Buyers and sellers come together, but when you do it on the fan side, growing up, I always felt like I was a little weird, and you didn't always have the opportunity to be around hundreds, much less thousands of people that love the same stuff that you did. And there's just a sense of comfort, I think, and belonging that you can't ever replace. It's like being in a room with hundreds or thousands of people that love the same things that you do. There's just something very satisfying about it. And I think that's part of why we love doing what we do and why it doesn't feel like stress. It just feels like a big party.
That's what's up. So much fun.
So
thank you so much for being here, Chris.
Well, thanks for asking me to come, and thanks for asking about our Start Engine raise, because I do think, there aren't a lot of cons out there that fans can actually become owners of. And I think the response that we've gotten, not that we're going to necessarily do this a bunch of other times, but it's been a really cool experience. And the idea that we're going to have ultimately, 300-400 fans who become owners of the show and feel a different relationship with it as a result of that is cool. So as I said, if you're at all interested, you can go to startengine.com. Put in Comikaze Expo, learn all about it. Not telling people they should do it or shouldn't do it, but if they're interested in looking into it, that's where the info is.
Dope. Oh man, thank you. Can't wait to go to con this year on Comix.
Can't wait to see you. Please make a point of making a connection in person on site. I'd love to say hello in person.
Absolutely, you won't be able to ignore me now.
Well, vice versa. I might want to come back. So
absolutely, we'll have
anytime.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for having me. I really appreciate it.
Have a good evening.
Right, thanks to all the fans as well. See you soon.
Thank you.
And
that was funny. Yeah, there you go. So that was awesome.
That was fucking dope, bro. We did that. Shout out to everyone that watched that with us.
Thank you.
And then Pops is on a roll. Homie want everybody. He want Anthony Mackie. He want Halle Berry. He want Henry Cavill. He wants Tom Hiddleston.
You know what though? If you saw, he threw up some safe ones and then like Halle Berry.
And he's singing it right after homie said, and now he's like, Halle Berry.
If you can, Halle Berry. Like, my bad.
If it's not too much. Let's go.
In the Storm outfit. Well, we do have the rest of the show. As I said, you're my reader.
Don't leave,
yeah, you're my reader. So anything you want to take out or make rapid fire,
gotcha.
More than welcome. You know me, I just throw whatever is news in there. So whatever you don't think we're going to talk about, just put it in rapid fire. So we did miss last week. So let's go into comments. So we have 2 weeks of it, but it's not. Sorry. I fucking lowered it, but it was the. Okay. Yeah. Are you saying my name?
I said professional.
Yeah. Well, I lowered it, but it was the ringtone and not the actual whatever. Okay, so shut up. Okay, so we're a question from last week, which was any genre, what character deserves their own movie or show? Someone said Alpha Flight. We'll go on with that.
Google that go.
That might
Alpha
Flight.
Light.
Uh,
Nope.
nope. That was worth it.
Canadian superheroes?
You know what?
Absolutely not. Canadian superhero. So sorry.
That is hilarious.
Canada already pretty mad at us. I better chill.
Yeah. Okay. Same question, and then we have this week's question, which we could just do a thing and then go into that this week's question. Comix Alliance, which thank you, Comix Alliance. Anything we put up, you either like or respond to, and it helps the show go. Exactly. It helps the show immensely. I mean, we put a lot of stuff in together, but it's always the back and forth is awesome. I would love to see a solo movie of Rorschach from Watchmen. Nor from Silver Surfer Black. Grim Dark sci-fi, Geiger TV series, post-apocalyptic sci-fi, Something is Killing the Children TV series, and survival horror. And then he said collect together, which I'm guessing that's part of his.
That was a lot of words. That was a lot.
That was a lot of words.
That was a lot.
Another one is bring back animated Spawn series.
Oh, I'm on board with that.
Yeah. So that was last week's question. Yeah. You know, that HBO one was really freaking good. It was.
Oh yeah.
I think it came out when I was like 16. I was like, this is very adult.
I watched that shit too. Very good. Yeah. I like Spawn.
Yeah. I like Spawn.
Spawn.
And then we'll go into the we could come back to the other comments for this week.
Okay.
So what do you want to do the rundown?
The rundown of the show, folks. We're gonna have some Spider-Verse news. A trailer dropped for an old classic that someone made. An update about a HBCU. Aw, that one got me. Ooh, a classic anime is getting a new, I don't know if it's animated or not, a new movie. I think they're going to try again to redeem themselves. Season 3 of a show is coming up. Venom news. Not mad at that. Doomsday news. More Mummy news. Again, that's more Marvel news. Disney gets a new CEO. Oh, we're getting a sequel that I think people would actually enjoy. For once, I'm on board with a sequel. How about that? I didn't watch that anime. Skip. That movie series should have died a while ago. And one of the female loves of my life is coming up with something. I'm excited.
Get excited. I don't know if King New Bunny is saying get Gary, or if he's stroking out typing Gary. But
get Gary, and then it's like Gary, Greg.
Do you remember in The Office when Dwight just kept typing his name? Like, I think something you're good. Yeah,
you broken, friend. Work it out.
But thank you for watching.
Thanks for being here. Are we ready for the first topic?
We are.
It's a countdown, y'all, to Beyond the Spider-Verse. Apparently, we've just got 500 whole more days till we get to watch it. What? Woo! Get ready.
Yeah. You know, announcing something this early, like, and then it sucks. Like, ooh. I mean, 1 and 2 are awesome, so it's clearly not gonna suck. But
they have really fucked themselves. If that movie is not fantastic right out the gate, they are so like it's dead in the water. That's the end. We won't be getting Miles Morales. If they can't make the animated one work, they're going to argue that the live action version of him wouldn't work either, which is horse shit.
And that's fucking dumb because, you know, 1 and 2, Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, and then in 3 they just give up because that's the one that didn't work. So they clearly have a pattern of as soon as something immediately doesn't work, they just fuck everything we created, all the backstory, and not like salvage it.
Will be built? None of that matters.
Yeah. Let's get the guy from Bridgerton. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just because that's the new whatever. Like, I hate that stuff.
Yeah, pretty.
I know I don't watch Bridgerton. I just know a bit because I have Netflix.
You see them commercials all the damn time.
I come out with a puffy shirt.
Oh my gosh. Next topic.
Next topic.
He-Man trailer dropped. We got a peek at the He-Man and Jared
Yeah.
Leto as Skeletor.
Do you notice though they didn't let him talk?
Yeah, because there's no way he's doing Skeletor's voice. There's no way. He's just gonna be Jared Leto, like he's talking to his
Yeah.
cult.
Remember.
Exactly. We're gonna hear that. Again. No way.
Because like in the Tron, the last Tron before they gave up on that, it was just him saying one-liners, and then this one he's just not even fucking talking.
I didn't even watch that Tron. I heard it was so bad. I said nope, 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 nope. Nope. Also, just wanted to point out that years and years and years ago, I did an Evil Lynn cosplay.
Nice.
Shout out to the homie Steve, who was the Skeletor. He fucking nailed it in that suit too. That shit was great.
Could have casted him.
Oh, that's true, huh?
Well, okay, so it's a little weird because from what I don't know if he works at fucking Best Buy and then he's in a fucking world. I don't know what the hell it's supposed to be, but it doesn't look like we're all in Eternia and it's like an actual world. It just looks like hot tub time machine where they just went somewhere or they got sucked in a world. You know what I'm saying? Like a
real quick at Autisma. Can who make it clap, baby? Who you asking to make it clap? What's going on?
I think Autism Ma is your answer to that.
I think it answers itself.
Thank you.
Keep going. Keep going.
Okay. So it just looks weird. It just doesn't. I don't know. It's oh my god! It's the actual reverse. Do you remember the Dolph Lundgren He-Man came to our world?
Yeah.
And now it's them going to. It's that. Oh wow!
He's getting isekai. Remember? I told you about. I taught you this. He's getting isekai. That's all it is. It's an isekai. Enjoy. Y'all don't want to watch anime, but anime will be in your life one way or another. He's getting isekai.
What's
His
isekai
World
again?
Cup was vicious. Vicious, I say.
That's crazy. I just realized it right now. Like it's the reverse of what we already saw. Oh well. Courtney Cox is in that, I think. Next.
So, Howard University. Don't know if you've heard of it. One of the most famous HBCUs. Shout out to HBCUs. Also, happy Black History Month. Officially renames its College of Fine Arts the Chadwick A. Boseman College of Fine Arts. For those of you who might not know, Chadwick Boseman graduated from Howard University. Now, don't quote me. I'm assuming he finished a degree. I know he went there. He got a degree. He was a guest speaker there, and he gave a speech at graduation. So I think he graduated. But they are naming the Fine Arts Department after him, which is where a lot of actors, the degree a lot of actors would end up getting. And congratulations, posthumous. Congratulations. Yeah, that's what's up. I think that's great.
Very nice. I mean, even now, like he just got his star. He now this honor. Like I'm just glad it's not. He must have been an amazing human being for everybody to continue to honor him. You know what I mean?
This many years,
people have.
Yeah.
So many people have passed on. We're like, oh crap, that guy died. That person died. Like, it's a continuous honor. You know what I mean? That's awesome.
Celebrations for him. Absolutely.
Celebration.
Yeah. It's a celebration. Oh gosh.
But rest in power and congratulations. Next.
Ghost in the Shell, y'all. New Ghost in the Shell. July 2026. It's time for what? A new Ghost in the Shell. Major's coming back.
Somebody wrote the intro. Just put music to it.
There's an intro?
No, I'm just saying, like,
That's what I'm
Hey,
saying
the
right now.
growing pains. Like you just wrote the fucking song.
Wrote them a song. Ghost in the Shell.
Now, don't be upset,
I'm gonna.
but my introduction to Ghost in the Shell was the PlayStation game.
Okay. I'll
Yeah,
let that slide. I'll let that slide.
yeah. And then the Scarlett Johansson, but I didn't see the movie. I figured that everybody was already upset, so I was like, I'm good.
It wasn't, and the worst part is the movie could have been fine
Yeah,
if they hadn't gone out of their way to justify Scarlett Johansson being white instead of Japanese. If they had just shut the fuck up and did the movie,
yeah,
we could have enjoyed it. But
yeah.
instead, they go out of their way. I'm spoiling it. Spoilers. They go out of their way to remind you that she was Japanese, not white. And then we put her in this white woman. So, and once they did that, it was just like, why? And it was like they beat you with it. Like,
Yeah.
she's Japanese inside. We promise, even though we didn't get a Japanese woman, she's Japanese inside. Like, okay, take it
Yeah.
easy.
Yeah. I mean, I get it though too. I mean, it's obviously not the Black Panther situation, which I'm so glad that thing is dead. I should explain that. The conversation that we were having about the white Black Panther conversation is dead. I'm glad that because we lived that for about a month. But I guess I could understand on that level, you know, but it wasn't even kind of that race that was mad. It was the people that all people that loved Ghost in the Shell that were, you know, and like you said, like had you not been like, hey, don't forget she's white, like it would have been fine. People wouldn't have even known because you're going to the general public.
Nobody would have known because
Yeah.
when you watch the anime, Scarlett Johansson's character looked like the anime. She looked like her. The wig was the same. The major in the anime looks like a white woman. Like that's what it is. Why couldn't y'all have just left it at that? And it's not that thing. It's not that style where Japan draws their characters for anime and they have a tendency to look white. It wasn't even that. Like it's literally a white woman. Like we can see that this is supposed to be a white woman, and that's okay. We were fine with that. But then
That movie and the Resident Evil chick. I can't think of her name.
Mila Jovovich.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Was it Purple Velvet or it was like a similar
shit
movie?
Yes.
Velvet? No.
No,
It was like
what was that
almost
called?
the same V. It was a V.
Purple.
Or was it purple?
Purple. Something.
Purple Violet?
What was it called? I'm about to look it up right now.
Yeah. But it was like the same time, so it was kind of like
Oh, and that shit flopped. That shit flopped. It was bad. Let me look that shit up. Because I watch it. I used to watch it every time it came on too. So stupid.
I feel like Violet, it was a thing because I thought it was violence, but it was
Violet was definitely in the title.
Yeah.
Ultraviolet.
Ultraviolet.
There it is. I got a 4.4 on IMDb. That shit's rough.
Woo!
It's okay, Mila. I still like you.
Absolutely. She was awesome. And her daughter plays baby Black Widow, right? The kid.
Who is baby Black Widow?
Her daughter. It was the movie where you first meet Natasha, the blonde.
Oh, I forgot about that movie. Blacked it right on out of my mind. Whoopsie. I'm like, baby, what?
Yeah, my bad.
Really blocked it. Whoops. Because yes.
For nerds that have the greatest memory of all time, we have to upset them so much.
Right?
Like Mila Jovovich.
Like, no, you're wrong. It's pronounced out.
Yeah. Well, you should know that Ultraviolet came out a year before. Like, I don't know. I know it was around the same time because I was almost like, it's the same fucking movie. It's the same movie.
As Aurelius would say, too sweaty for me. Too sweaty for me.
That statement probably needs context, but we'll move on. What's the next thing?
We'll move on. Spin. Wheel of Eternity. Turn. Spin. You got so excited. Woo!
Okay. Woohoo.
Woo woo. Spin it.
Toasty. Oh. All right.
Oh, we're all like, we're getting fingered.
It's funny because I was like, oh, we've been doing fingered the last shows that I do. So like let's do the wheel and have it like and fucking fingered.
Great to fingered.
All right.
Don't try to cheat the game. Don't try to
all right. So this is it is a yellow one, which that was the natural order of things.
sexy.
Put a finger down, so finger up. Put a finger down if you've paid for sex. Or excuse me, if you've been paid for sex.
Oh no, baby.
No. So
Come on.
I'm not that good.
I don't got that kind of talent.
I was already asleep before she left.
Outrageous behavior. Oh my gosh. Next.
Yeah, really quick. Okay, just so that they're not all sex questions. Finger up. So I mean put all fingers down. Put a finger up if you've broken up with someone because your family didn't like them.
Ooh.
I've been broken up because their family didn't like me, but my mom loved everybody.
Halfway. Halfway. Ooh.
I was still down, but then he fucked up. Was it like that kind of a situation?
I would have kept rocking with him, but then
yeah, absolutely.
Boop. Out you go.
Are we on rapid fire?
I did the right one.
You did it.
Yay.
So rapid fire is basically just news, but maybe we might not have halfway story.
Sorry, Chris Vasquez is here. You know what that means. Dun-dun-dun.
And he gave us a like. So that means
yeah.
So rapid fire is basically if we want to talk about it, we can, but basically it's just because we're not news based. We're just giving you, hey, by the way, if you're like us, where you're like not every day is news for you, like you can catch up weekly with us and just we'll give you what's happening. So what's up with rapid fire?
Season 3 of The Last of Us will be the final season. Makes sense. They've covered both games.
I'm a dad.
Next.
Immediately. How do you have the most lovable character die in the second season? They should have just prolonged that shit until the beginning of season 3 and have the rest of that video game finish in that season. Do you know what I mean?
No, you fans are weird. Y'all be wanting accurate game movie ratios.
That is true.
How you over here like, no, you should have delayed it. No, they should not.
That's true.
Just like we got kicked in the dick in the game, you got to get kicked in the dick. Right in that dick, they said. Enjoy that.
Has a video game ever made you cry?
A video game?
Yeah. I like the shrug already.
Nah.
Chris Vasquez shot. I took the shot. Sorry, go ahead. No?
Yeah, no, not a video game. Not yet.
Okay.
Time will tell. Time may tell.
Well,
that's
okay. So him getting his ass kicked or him dying, it didn't make me cry. But in The Last of Us, when he was teaching her guitar, there's so much fucking guitar when you play the game.
Yes, and I played guitar every time I found one. Yeah. I did it every time I found one too. I was like, Joel.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, that was rough.
I will always love I'll never love anything again. And here you go. You're gonna love this. Fuck.
I'm a dad.
Yeah.
Circle.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you know that Marvel is planning to debut Venom and Tom Holland's Spidey Spider-Man?
Yeah. I mean, it was kind of hinted to it with that outro or that, what are we calling it? End clip or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
West Side Don of Pop says Dom's death or finding Maria in Gears of War is what he's talking
Dom's
about.
death was bad. Dom's
Right?
death
You really
was
love
bad.
Gears of War.
Yeah.
You
Why
love
does everybody love Gears of War?
No, this is my friend in real life, and he's the one that introduced me to Gears of War. He really loved that game.
It was amazing.
Was it that good of a
Uh,
game?
it was well. You don't like first person shooter or is it third person shooter? First person shooter,
Gears of War is one of those where you can kind of do
but it's
both.
you're on the side. You're third or
Yeah,
something,
you're
right?
kinda on
Like
the side. Yes,
yeah.
you still technically
Um,
be third, but it's not quite, so it's awkward.
I mean, we are coming from. I mean, goddamn, we're coming from PlayStation into that's a fucking big ass worm, and you
It's so
PlayStation,
close.
moving like this. You remember
It's
how
true.
slow fucking Resident Evil was? Now we're like barreling into like barricades and shooting, and it was awesome.
It is it is a high intensity game, and that's part of the reason why I can't get into first person shooters because I just get overstimulated by like everything zooming right at your face, and you got to pivot, you got to pivot, you got to pivot, and I'm just like, I said what I said.
I mean,
I just,
between that and Halo, it was like this is the beginning of a new thing, you know.
I spent so much time getting stabbed in Halo. Bullshit. I
But what
couldn't
about
figure.
the video game? I thank you.
Figure out how to run for the longest time.
Oh
nobody,
my god, you.
nobody
Okay,
told me.
I can only imagine because when we were playing the Ninja Turtles game, you're like, "Hey, y'all, you can run," and we're like, "We've been doing that. We've been
I was like, did
running."
you know you could run? The whole time I've been in the back, like, wait for
Meanwhile,
me.
we're at the edge of the screen trying to go forward. Hey, you guys know you can run?
I'm like, how'd y'all get
Yeah.
over there so fast? I'm just doing front flips to catch you the whole time. For those of
That's
you who may
awesome.
not know, sometimes we do comics plays where we play video games, and we played Ninja Turtles twice. We played the Ninja Turtles game twice. It's hard to find group games for free, y'all. Any
Absolutely.
suggestions that aren't 100%
Scott Pilgrim,
please?
God bless it. We tried. It just was not good.
No, that Pilgrim game was too hard. It was like punching through cement. It was so stiff. No, thank you. Couldn't do it. Dang it. I know what I said. As soon as I said it, I was like, here you go.
But if you
Oh,
are, yep, for those
Marvel,
who Rivals is the last game we played.
it is. There's a clip on YouTube if you want to check Ash out. I think you were playing. Who were you playing as? Punisher?
I was everybody because I was everybody because I was trying to see who worked, and I would die and get to not save point, a respawn rate or whatever. By the time my guys caught up to you guys,
Want to move to the next shot
yeah,
again. I just play a squirrel girl the whole time,
yeah.
and I'm just squirrel stampede all damn day. That's all I got.
Awesome.
Doomsday trailer will not be played during the Super Bowl. We will not be seeing a Doomsday trailer during the Super Bowl. So there's that. Also, Doomsday is going to destroy Tobey Maguire's universe. Say goodbye to Tobey Maguire, ladies and gentlemen.
Ouch.
Ouchies.
You know, it's funny. When his movie was doing awesome, he hated the paparazzi, and then like now it's like, hey, you're back as Spider-Man for $1 million, and then like, hey, so I don't know what we're doing for Doomsday, but I'm down. Like, okay, buddy.
Right. Westside Don of Pop says we allegedly won't be getting a Spider-Man trailer during the Super Bowl either. Marvel said, hold your breath. I guess. I guess. Yeah. Okay.
I just hope things make sense because I mean, Tobey Maguire's Superman, Spider-Man's gonna be in this, and fucking.
Oh, Ash, we can't hear you.
Strikes that through.
There we go. Now we hear you.
But I just hope it make it. That was cool about the Madness one with Doctor Strange is they kind of made it make sense, you know. Hopefully, with so many of the cast, I just hope it makes sense.
Nope. It's gonna be an overloaded slugfest, just like I can't even remember the name of it now. Like Infinity War, and then the sequel to Infinity War. What the fuck?
Endgame?
Endgame. There it is. Took me a minute. Slogfest. Just 56 people per second. Like no, please.
Yeah.
Westside Donna Pop says Daredevil Born Again is up next March. Okay, promoter. Okay, promotions. Look at you.
The only thing I'll say is I still get pissed off when Chris Pratt, they've had the freaking gauntlet off his hand.
He says he gets hate on the streets to this day. He's like,
Listen, I loved you in Parks and Rec, but
yes, it was Peter Quill, you bitch.
Yeah.
Forever.
Poor
Forever
guy.
bitch. Okay, I'm just gonna read this sentence.
Yeah.
Dr. Doom will have a team of villains in sections of Battle World. What's Battle
Kind
World?
of like you know how Thanos went to all the worlds? It's supposed to be him, and then that's your villain, that's your villain, that's your villain.
Got it. Oh, I need to update myself. It's been too long since I've read some Doom, clearly. Pops, yes, it did. It had the intended effect. We're talking about stuff. Congrats. Yeah. In case y'all was wondering, this man is a Marvel fan. He's a Marvel guy. Okay, Arnold Vosloo and Oded Fair will be in Mummy 4. Hell yes! Hell yes! I can't wait.
You know how long it took me to realize the Gigolo from Deuce Bigelow was the same guy that was in Resident Evil? That's the same guy that's in this movie.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, Ash. You just be saying stuff sometimes, and I'm like,
Hey, you didn't know who Baby Black Widow was, so shut up.
Fair. That's fair, I guess. Did you know that Mark Ruffalo will be in Secret Wars? Did you even remember Secret Wars was being
again, we're not a political show, but he said some stuff at the Grammys, and that's why it was rumored that he's gonna be that Marvel booted him, but he said, I don't know anything about that, and so they announced he's gonna be in Secret Wars.
He's confirming you're not getting rid of me.
Yeah. I mean, it should be both way. If you're gonna blah 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 a person or shit on a person, everybody has a right to say what they fucking feel. It can't just be whatever. So, and also your acting shouldn't have anything to do with your political beliefs. That's all either.
Oh shit. You guys, Bob Iger's retiring?
Yeah, we announced that.
Up and on down. And the new CEO will be Josh D'Amaro.
Why do you make him sound like he slangs weed? Tomorrow. Hey,
apparently he will be stepping up into the big britches March 18th, 2026, after 27 years of being faithful to the mouse. Well, congratulations on your promotion, sir.
Yeah, I mean, that's
I don't know who that is.
Everything's just super fucking expensive, so hopefully nothing's gonna change, I guess.
Been at Disneyland for 27 years, honey. President of Disneyland Park. Okay. Yeah. Congratulations.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
What was doesn't affect my life.
Don't give a shit. Good for you. So Brad Pitt's movie, Bullet Train, is getting a sequel, y'all. And on this sequel, I'm actually excited. I liked Bullet Train.
My God. Oh, Elizabeth.
Wait, stop the presses.
Random. Every Marvel movie ever, boo. Hey, Brad Pitt's Bullet Train's coming out. Yay! Would never. If I had a Super Bowl box, that's not the box I would have checked.
That's right, baby. You never know what you're going to get with me.
That was a great fucking movie. I loved it a lot.
That movie was great. It's like it was Smoking Aces on a train, and I love Smoking Aces.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
was in Smoking Aces, but so the scene, the guy when he takes off the Rasta mask and he's
Mhm,
on the back of the truck.
mhm.
I'm walking as they're doing that, and yeah,
Now I gotta go
I was an
watch.
extra in movies and TV. You can't see me at all, like
Damn
John
it.
Cena.
Aw.
There are stuff you can't see me. Aaron Brockovich and Old School.
Old School.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna go look. What scene are you in Old School? I love Old School.
When the cougar comes out and
About the
catches on
trampoline?
fire. Yeah,
Yeah.
Jeremy Piven made fun of me. I had just gotten my SAG card. So right after you get your SAG card, I thank you. Screen Actors Guild. Not that I was that old, but I SAG now. But I got my Screen Actors Guild card, and after you get that, being that you're not being paid $50 or being paid union wages, you work kind of dries up unless you're a regular on something. So I
Mhm.
had blue hair because I wasn't working. I had blue hair, and they said wear something colorful. So I had an orange sweater
Eh,
and blue hair.
no.
Jeremy Piven had made fun of me for 45 minutes. It was it was bad. So
Oh,
I'm in the audience, and you could see me if you pause it. But yeah. Alias, you're back. What's up, dude? I'm not famous. I'm just the guy that walks in the background. Just like
oh,
life.
just like, oh my gosh. I can't. I'm gonna watch Old School. You're in the crowd in what scene?
when they're in the
When the
gym
cougar
and
catches on fire.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna get that's what I need to pull up.
Just look for an
Cougar,
orange sweater, you'll see me.
Cougar gym scene, Old School. Can't wait. Get ready for this to be online. Because when
No,
I
I wasn't in the credits or anything, but I should have been. I give
Oh
a
my
memorable performance
got it.
as guy with blue hair and orange sweater.
Will Ferrell gives that dramatic ass pep talk and yes.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, got it. Netflix is releasing a live action Gundam movie.
Yes.
I didn't watch that.
Um not be well, okay, so they had all those movies, and they had, so the only way I would see them is kind of like if my friend was into it. So because they have the books, and they have the movies. What am I trying to say, Ash? So you might be too young for this. Do you remember Neo Geo?
Who?
You don't remember that. Neo
Neo.
Geo.
Mm-mm.
It was pre PlayStation. It was kind of like King of Fighters. No? Okay.
Mm-mm.
Anyway, so they had a bunch of stuff like that. So I do believe they had a Gundam game, but again, it wasn't the source material. It was like the video game that introduced me to it. The game
Alright.
system. Yes, it's a game system.
All right. Never, nope, don't know it. Must be before my time.
Oh, here you go. Here you go. One of they these days it's gonna happen to you. You guys remember PlayStation 1? What the fuck are you talking about?
No, never. I don't talk to young
Go,
people. So
going back to my PlayStation 8. What's happening?
because I have every PlayStation and I'm going to have them till I die because I'm a PlayStation gal. Okay.
Absolutely.
To be fair, I
Absolutely.
have most of the Xboxes too. I just stopped at Xbox One. I didn't get that S. And it's still like $600 and they're not even making games for it anymore. Fuck you, Xbox. Get your shit together. They're making a Matrix 5 and I'm angry because what the fuck? Because what the fuck?
I feel like they were trying to make up for the trilogy because everybody didn't like the ending, which was the Jesus complex ending. And then part 4, hey, by the way, Trinity has powers too.
Boo.
Yay! And then Why are we doing 5? And then
Is
it's
Yaya
gonna be Smith
coming back?
again.
Is
Huh?
Yaya coming back, or is Lawrence Fishburne coming back? What's happening?
I don't know.
No
It was
thanks.
just
That's how I feel.
yeah, the 4th one didn't have Morpheus, huh?
It did have Morpheus, but he was played by Yaya, the one who's playing
Oh,
Wonder Man, Yaya Abdul Mateen. He played young
okay.
Morpheus.
And the face she's making is I agree.
Absolute garbage. But on a last positive note, one of the female loves of my life, Ava Green, will be in season 3 of Wednesday. I
Absolutely.
didn't
Were you
watch
watching that at all?
not even a little bit. Too old for Wednesday. Aged me right on out. Thanks.
Yeah, the last season I was like, oh no.
Mm.
My fiance had a daughter that was into K-pop, and I felt very that like, okay, she's got the remote, and we're all gonna watch this. But I was like,
Your sentence was
not
my feet. They had a daughter.
no, she has a daughter, but she's no longer into K-pop. Sorry.
Oh goodness. I was like, whoa.
No. But yeah, so it was just like that. So when I came home from work and she has the remote, that's what we're watching for the next 2 hours.
No, thank you. Okay, well, that's the show, baby
Hold
doll.
on. Hey, whoa. What? We got 2 more segments real
So,
quick.
we only have, oh yeah, another spin. I missed the spin and a
No, we
rewatch.
could skip the spin because we're gonna go into comments, and then I have a rewatching that I think you're gonna love. All
Okay.
right, real quick, real quack.
Mm.
Question of the week for this week was, what has been the best video game movie? The best video game movie or show. We have comments. It's basically video game based movies, but if you realize what we're trying to do, it's hard to type in a whole fucking paragraph.
Mm.
And Louis C.K. says, not that guy,
Oh.
says he has less. This Louis has less priors. Says animated animated Super Mario Bros. Was awesome, and Sonic was second for him. We have another Super Mario Brothers animated and Resident Evil 1.
Mortal Kombat.
Fuck Cancer says Last of Us.
Didn't watch it.
West Side says Resident Evil 1 and Witcher Season 1.
Okay, I'll give you the first season of The Witcher. Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of nudity in that. Heavyweight says Detective Pikachu.
I did not mind Detective Pikachu. Was not
Piggies and More says Street Fighter the animated series or the animated movie. Andy Dandy Pants says Resident Evil, Super Mario, and Need for Speed.
Why is nobody saying Mortal Kombat? What's going on?
Well, hold on. Comics Alliance says Fallout, Witcher, Mortal Kombat.
There we go. Fallout is very
Tinker. I saw up until their red wedding, and then I didn't come back. I mean, I will. I just haven't come back. Tinker Telly says Resident Evil, Super Mario Bros, and both animated and live action. They did come out with a Code Veronica or something animated series or movie of that. So
nobody likes Silent Hill. Huh? Y'all didn't like Silent Hill?
The movie?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I think we were like on Resident Evil 3 by then. I don't think anybody was down.
Nobody really paid attention to it. I watched it. I didn't play Silent Hill, but I watched the movie.
But I watched the movie.
Okay, rewatchability. We doing rewatchability?
Rewatchability, and we're out. Give me one quick second. So here we go. All right. So rewatchability. You know the way this works, Mose. You're going to in real time, obviously, because we're in real time. But
Mm.
you have once I mention what it is, you got to put it 1 through 5 without knowing what the rest of them are.
Yep. Ready.
Okay.
Ready.
Okay. So this one's called. This one's. I know you want to go to sleep, but we're only at 9:12. Life
Come on.
choices. Life event choices.
Got it.
Okay. So 1 through 5. Mosby, your first choice is being in Hall H for the original cast of Harry Potter Reunion. Let me fix that. It's being the host in Hall H for the original cast of Harry Potter Reunion.
Oh, number 1. Oh my
That's
God.
number 1.
I'm gonna put it at number 2 just to be safe. Wait, is Rick Allen there? Is Rick Allen there?
It's original cast.
Rick Allen? Is Allen
Rick Allen. I knew who you meant. And Lily Allen, just for the top. No, I'm just kidding. I can't find it.
Is Gary Oldman there?
Yeah, well, I was gonna say he's not dead. That'd be fine. But Alan Rickman, you know I love you.
Okay.
Yes, original.
We'll put it at number 2 just to be safe. Number 2 just to be safe.
Number 2. Okay.
Just to be safe, because you're gonna say some shit like driving the Fast and the Furious or something. Watch.
Replacing Letty.
Ooh, wait a minute now.
Second one. Being at the World Series Game 7 of your favorite team.
5. Baseball is a dream.
Well, it's of your favorite team.
Yeah.
Still 5? Okay.
Okay. 5. My favorite baseball team is the Angels. So, right? Christy took my breath away with that one. Go ahead.
Okay. Being at WrestleMania for whoever your favorite wrestler is of all time, and he or she interacts with you during the match.
3.
3?
Can I get a hell yeah? Mosby, can I get hell yeah? Throw me a beer. Throw me another beer. Hell yes.
You haven't even drank that one yet. Okay. So we have 2, 3, and 5.
Yep.
Okay. Being on the set of Black Panther 3, while the set's not being used, the entire place is there for you and your friends to hang out.
That would be fun as fuck. We're just kicking it. And well, I'm still gonna put it as 4. I'm gonna put it as 1.
No, I'm gonna put it as 1.
I'm gonna put that one as 1. Actually, I really want to bump Harry Potter up, but I can't. Fuck.
Last but not least, the highest of high membership for life at all Disney locations, full access.
That's fine. I'm fine with that being 4.
That's
I've
4?
been to Disneyland and Disney World already. So.
But the highest of high access, meaning
that's true. I get all the VIP, no waiting in lines. That still wouldn't be.
No. I mean, if the cast of fucking Avengers comes in, you have VIP full access anytime.
That still is not beating being the host.
Okay.
The original Harry Potter group. Like, oh shit, Daniel Radcliffe sitting up there. Oh, Dumbledore. The original Dumbledore? Oh, from the first movie? Yeah. I want that.
So now that you know the options, what's your order now knowing the options?
Oh, now it's Harry Potter, Black Panther, Disney World, then the other 2. That's what I
WrestleMania. Oh, it's gonna be WrestleMania with your reaction.
Yeah, WrestleMania gets up to 4 because even though it would be dope as fuck for Stone Cold to be like, Mosby, throw me a beer. Hell yeah, that would be badass.
You're like you'll hit him in the nuts.
Over fucking standing on stage with the original Harry Potter group.
You got it. Once I did the Harry Potter, I didn't want to be too redundant and put in Fast and Furious. So once we do life choices again, we'll figure it out.
Trying to set me up.
All right, party people.
I'm getting in that car.
This has been our Wednesday. Thank you to Chris. I don't want to butcher his last name. I know he said it like 4 times.
Really?
Yes. Thank you,
Yeah.
thank you, thank you. It was a pleasure. Thank you guys for staying. Mosby has next week, and we are Comix.
We are everywhere. Mwah.
Thank you guys.
Good night. Good night, Pops.
Oh, I'll hit it. I should hit and stream.
Thank you, Comics Army. Be sure to like and subscribe, and always remember, we are Comix, and we are everywhere.